Hi, this is Simon Chan, and welcome to my No BS, No Hype network marketing training. Members of my mastermind coaching groups can ask me questions on a weekly basis, and today's question comes from Shonda out in New York City. And Shonda asked me, Hi Simon, I had a question. I have a prospect who seemed interested, but he didn't want to invest without trying the product. I sent him some samples along with the newspaper. When I called to follow up, he said it wasn't a good time because he had company for the weekend and had to call back the next week. When I called back the next week, the company was still there and the prospect kind of brushed me off. He said it wasn't a good time and that he was going to keep it short and hung up before I could say anything else. How do I proceed at this point? I was never be able to find out how he liked the samples. Okay, so this is a question of follow-up. Just a couple of tips here. First of all, it's great that you deal with these prospects because doesn't matter how great a prospect you are, you're always going to find these type of prospects. Okay, so it's just, this prospect may never join, maybe total flake. It just happens. Okay, so but this guy may be, to his credit, he may be very busy right now. You just got him a bad time. So here are some of the things I would recommend. The first thing is when you set up a follow-up time, set up a specific time. And I think you did that. He was busy. You set up a specific time, right? The second thing is he kind of brushed you off, and don't take that personally because he was busy and he probably sees you as a salesperson, right? So I don't know your relationship with this person, whether it's like a cold lead or a friend. It probably seems like someone that you know, because otherwise he wouldn't brush you off like this, right? What I would do is I would call, leave a voicemail. You can try calling from a different number. Try calling from a blocked number. You can do *67 and block your number. And what I would do is I would just, and if he picks up, is, hey, I just want to see how you like the samples. I know you're really busy, and I don't want to pressure you anyway. I just want to, instead of wasting your time, my time, to set up a specific time to talk, right? To see if you like it or not. Now, let me just repeat that. If you want a yes or no right away, or maybe now is not a good time, don't be afraid to get the no. Okay, don't be afraid to get the no. I would just tell me, if this is not something that's you're interested right now, just let me know. I'll be, and I don't want to waste your time. I actually appreciate your direct honesty. And again, you want to be. We talk about the purple cow, different, right? You have to be not afraid to lose people. The thing is, the more you push people away, the more they'll come to you. But the more that you want them, the more they'll run away from you, right? So be willing to, be willing and really willing to push people away and don't want them. And you, by the way, you want the no's right away. You don't want him to lead you on, string you on, because then it's just like, you always worry about him, right? So you'd rather him give you a no right away, or a yes, or have him tell you now it's not a good time. Maybe follow up with me in a month or 2 weeks from now. Right, but if you say it in a nice way, they will tell you yes, no, or give you that specific time. Now, if you get a voicemail, okay, I would say, hey, you know what? This is Shonda again. Sorry to catch you at a bad time. I know you had a company in town, so I'm sorry if I interrupted you last time. Okay, make sure you apologize. But you apologize nicely, but with posture and confidence. Okay. You don't want to sound like a wuss. You want to be confident. So, and I would say, hey, I just realized I called you at a bad time. Let me know when it's a better time for you to follow up with you. Try out the samples. And if this is not for you, I would appreciate if you let me know. And I won't take anything against you. If it is something you want to learn more, I'll be happy to explain further. Okay, and I would leave it at that. The main lesson here is don't be afraid to push people away and get rid of them. You don't want people to string you along. Okay, and the more you push people away, the more they'll come to you. But the more you keep calling and worry about them and leaving messages, the more they'll run away from you because you just sound like a salesperson. And like we call it like a pathetic network marketing distributor that's so desperate it wants everyone, right? So you basically have to do the different and don't want them. So I just tell people I don't even want you to join. Just tell me yes or no, and I appreciate the no. I actually appreciate the no better than the maybe because the no I never have to worry about them and time is valuable. Now, another thing outside, this is important to pay attention to, is if this is a cold lead and you felt that he brushed you off, you probably did not build a good enough relationship with them on the phone when you prospected them. And this is something we can talk more. When you prospect someone that's in a lead, that means someone, by the way, a lead for those who don't know, is someone that it's like from advertising, someone you don't know, a cold market. You need to do. That's why leads are a lot harder than warm markets. You really have to build a connection with them on the phone, right? When you call a person, will they remember you? When you talk, the secret to talking to leads is when you call them, you gotta be like the long lost friend. One of my leaders is very good at that, and he's like, every time like John calls, he seems like the long lost buddy from high school that you haven't talked for 30 years. All of a sudden they start talking, and build a connection, right? So because when they hang up, will they remember who the heck you are? That's the test. If they don't remember who the heck you are, or they vaguely remember, then they can brush you off, right? And it's like if you build a good enough relationship with them on the phone, and we talked about how you build a good relationship, just let them talk, right? Let them talk, let them share, find ways to help them out, right? The more you let them talk, the more they'll like you, they'll remember you. If you do that, they won't brush you off so easily because they'll feel guilty about that, right? And they probably wouldn't end that phone call hung up on you so quickly because they feel guilty. So that's a sign when you set that you probably didn't build a good enough relationship with that because most friends wouldn't do that to you. So work on that, work on the communication, asking. I know you have the SO sponsoring system. Go listen to the part with open-ended questions. Learn to ask open-ended questions to really get to know the person when you communicate. And that will definitely help tremendously the relationship. And remember, since you have the SO sponsoring system, I keep referring back to go over the section about establishing, how to get people to like you. Right? You establish commonality. You find things that in common, and you talk to them, and you bond much better. It could be sports team, could be hobbies, children, whatever it is. So these things, by listening to them, establish commonality and makes them like you more and builds up the relationship. At the end of the day, right, he's probably be prospected by other people, other companies too. What makes you different, Shonda, than others? It's all about the relationship. Maybe he likes you a little bit more. That's why he's going to pay attention to your business, look at your products. Okay, so hope that helps. Let me know if you have any questions. We cover a lot of things here, everything from the follow-up to the how to follow up, the mindset about it, and also pushing people away, and also using open-ended questions and being a good listener, establishing commonality, so you can have a better relationship with your prospects. All right, thank you everyone for watching my No BS, No Hype Network Marketing Training. This is Simon Chan, and remember, we are in the profession to help others. So go out there and have a positive impact on someone's life today. God bless you all.